Good morning, welcome back. You're watching First Trades right here on ET Now. I'm Mubina Kapasi joining Tanveer Gill right here on the show. And well, as we speak, the market's not looking bad. But not looking that great either, especially given the fact that we are finally snapping those many days of losses that we have witnessed. Remember that it was 5 straight days of losses. But yeah, subsequently, we have seen the market actually recover quite a bit from the day's low. But without any further ado, let's bring on board the management of Mart. We're going to talk about the company. We're going to be talking about the fact that the stock has actually been buzzing quite a bit for the last couple of sessions. Mr. Lalit Agarwal, the CMD of Mart, joins us now on the show. Mr. Agarwal, thanks so much for joining us on ET Now. Let's take it from where we left the last time, when we asked you about the possibility of inorganic growth. And the reason why I'm asking you such a direct question is because there's a very strong buzz in the market that you're in advanced talks to acquire a peer. So could you throw some more light on this possible acquisition and what exactly are the details you're looking at?
Yeah, hi, good morning. There will be always talks, and there are stuffs going on in the market. So we keep on talking a lot of players, and a lot of players do approach us, and a lot of players do interact with us. Not that we have not talked to someone, but as of now there is nothing serious. There is nothing which is happening around, and there is some stuff which was published recently by some media, and we don't really support that, and we feel there is something which was going on, but as of now nothing is continuing, and nothing is there which we want to acquire.
Okay, so there's nothing at this point of time, but you are in talks. You're not denying that. Is that correct?
No, we were always talking. We always want to look at. We were looking at some assets, but not that we found something very interesting. We didn't find something very organized and something which has good corporate governance. So we are looking at something interesting. If there's something which can add value to our existing concept and our existing, it adds on to some strength in our organization. We'll always try to do something. We are obviously not close to anything.
Okay, understood. Okay, your results are due in about 2 days time. Give us a sense of how FY18 has been for the industry, for you, some factors as well that have worked in favor of Mart, which is generating such strong investor confidence, because like I said earlier on, there has been a very smart, a lot of interest actually witnessed in your stock. So give us a snapshot of how FY18 has panned out for you.
No, I think FY18 has been very good to us, and we have almost whatever we have anticipated, we have reached there in terms of both top line and bottom line. So we have bettered in our expectations on the like-to-like growth also, and we have done good in terms of profitability. So we continue doing good, and the concept is almost similar. We actually, as you rightly know, or I had also informed, that we have experimented some tier 4 towns also in this particular year, and which has been good to the company, and we have experimented some stores which we want to continue for 1 year, and we will see how does it pan out, because as of now what we are seeing, the numbers are almost equal to any tier 3 or tier 2 store. So that has been a good thing which has come up, and apart from that we are seeing good results. There is an amount of competition which is coming into the market. We are able to even generate a good amount of growth in spite of this lot of competition coming in from the national players and the regional players, and that there has been a lot of swing happening in the online space also. So everything has been there in the market, but the market is good, and internally whatever steps that we have taken up, the improvement areas that we have focused on within the organization on trying to bring in those little more of digitalization on our operations, and little more bettering our processes, on bringing in analytics in our existing theme of things, that has actually helped the company to grow. So we are continuing to build capability. We are continuing to build capability in terms of people, process and technology. So we are bettering in all those aspects and trying to create an infra which can give us multifold expansion and multifold growth in the coming years.
Right. Do you think that the same store sales growth trend is likely to shape up as per your expectations? What are the targets that you've laid out there?
No, I think we've always been around 8 to 10%, and that's what we expect. And so we think we will be somewhere around that. But please don't ask me to reveal more. So there are only 2 days left, and we'll be out there. And then, but yes, we have seen some amount of pressure happening in this particular year, in this particular month. So we've seen some ups and downs going up in the market. And Indian market is more rotated around marriages and stuff and events. So we are seeing some ups and downs in the Indian calendar. So there are some months in the Indian calendar where marriages are out and dry. So that we are witnessing. But yes, I think still there is a huge demand in the market, and the youth population especially is coming out to buy all out here. So they are driving their consumption.
Okay, Mr. Agarwal, you spoke about, growth, you spoke about even like-to-like growth, but I want to talk about margin expansion, because some analysts are saying that perhaps, in FY18 or perhaps FY19 rather, FY19 onwards, margins may be a bit sluggish. What are your comments on that, and any long-term outlook that you're looking at in terms of margins?
No, I think, see, this is where we are now in a very sweet spot. We need to work more on trying to better our margins, because we have got good share of private label sales coming up now. So we think with the increased volume, our procurement cost should go down, and we should be able to create better product at the same cost, and we should be able to give that to the customer at a good value. So we intend to put out a better full price sell through. We intend to lower our discounts. We intend to give them more value and better product at the same cost, which in turn will help us in deriving our same store sales growth as well as margin, because we see all our assets getting fully utilized, and we will see betterment on the lowering of expenses in terms of percentage of sales coming in. So we expect a better margin in the coming year. But yes, obviously time will say. It all depends upon the like-to-like growth and same store sales growth in the coming year, because that is the key driver of the margin.
All right, Mr. Agarwal, we leave it at that. Thanks so much. Good luck with the forthcoming quarter, and of course the forthcoming fiscal as well. And we hope we can speak with you when you do firm up when it comes to your acquisition plans for V-Mart. That of course is V-Mart for you, still higher by 2%, and certainly it's been a big wealth creator for a lot of investors in the last 1 year.